So now let's look at update. We will add a button here saying edit, and once it is clicked, it will add the content here to update it. Okay. So to add the update, let's go here. We'll add one more button here, and we'll say edit. So edit post. If I want to edit, I need all these properties, or I can directly pass the full form also. My ID is showing some errors for this. Somehow I don't know, but let's look at the edit post. Okay. Now let me add a sync function. Let me add the type, which is of string. And this one is a number. So when I edit it, I need to set the form with this value so that I can edit. I'll set the form with these 3 fields and ID. ID, name, title, content. Okay, I need to wrap this as an object. Okay. Okay, we named it as a string on the top for the form. You see, this is a string. Okay. Now let's check how this is working. So now when I click edit, so now the content is replaced here. Okay, it is in the edit mode. Now let's connect this save post as a edit. Now if I save it, nothing happens. It will create a record because right now it doesn't know whether it is update or create. Let's save and go to that table and see it created the record instead of updating it. Okay, now let's add some minor change to update it. So to update it, since when we click the handle submit, it is going as a form and it doesn't know whether it is a new record or updated record. So for that, we need to add one more property. Okay, we'll say new post, set new post. As the initial step, it is true, but when it is in update situation, we'll set this to false. Okay, this is the first step. Now since we have new post value as false in the update scenario, here within the handle submit, we'll say if it is a new post, create the record, else you can write the update logic here. Okay, so as part of the update, let's copy and paste this here, and this will become put function. And of course we need this data for this, and also after updating, let's just set this as a empty form. Okay, but along with this we need ID. So right now in this scenario we don't have ID, so I need to pass the ID to it so that it will update that specific record. So for that we can do this in different ways, but I am just showing one way. Set ID empty value, or I can say number, Okay, for now just leave it, and I'll set the ID. So when I click update editor, this is when I'll set the ID to it. Okay, now I'm setting set ID. Now I can use this ID here to update. I'll add this ID. Okay, now let's validate and see. Now I am updating this first record. I'll completely remove all these three and add something else. I'll say test update. I'll paste the same here, let's see. Now let's check. So there is a failure. Oh, I forgot to add the update function here. That's why it is not working. Let's copy. And if this is put event, okay, I'll get the ID. For this ID, I wanted to update. For update, we need to even pass these three parameters. We need to add these parameters from the request body and set it as a data. So this is the updated data. Okay, now we are trying to update for this record these three new values. That's why it wasn't working. Now let's check test. Okay, now I am updating it. Let's copy and say the same update. Now I clicked update and it is cleared. Let's see. Now if you see, the record got updated. Okay, this is how you can update a record. So this is how you can write the, so it is still not reflected. Let's see. So the updated record we got here. Okay, so this is how you can write the CRUD operations using Next.js, Prisma client and Postgresql. Thank you.